Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading. So we're going to be finding out what are the messages that come through with the cards that came out in this reading. So let's begin. Let's see what comes out. Thank you so much for joining in today's reading. The first card that we have is the Lovers card. We have the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Six of Swords. It's in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands, I do feel like there is a very protective energy in the situation. You could be dealing with somebody who's kind of being very defensive towards you. I do feel like it is kind of causing tension between you and someone right now. So I also feel like there is also something that this person is perceiving as a threat. That's why I do feel like they need to kick into a defensive mode to be able to protect themselves. And I feel like there's a sense of also there could be some conflict, and there could even be some passive-aggressive energy in the situation right now. But I do feel like there is this ability to be able to work things out, because with this card showing up, I do feel like there's a willingness to actually to work it out. So I do feel like it's like there is an issue, but there's also that willingness to be able to confront it, to be able to work it out. So you have the Lovers card. With the Lovers card, this is very loving energy. I do feel like there is a sense that there's a strong compatibility in your connection, or in your in the situation. There is strong feelings, and I feel like it's based off of a very strong compatibility. You have very similar approaches. Perhaps this person has a lot of admiration, and also you guys worked well together. There's a sense of cooperation over here, and I feel like the connection is undeniable. It's easy to be seen, it's easy to be felt, and I feel like it's mutual, it's reciprocated as well. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune, and with this Wheel of Fortune, there is a sense of karma. I feel like there's a karmic element to the connection, and with that, there is also timing being... Everything is working out in divine timing. I do feel like when it comes to being able to have things progress in this connection, whether it happens over time, it is going to happen in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune does show a very fortunate energy, and I do feel like someone feels very lucky to be able to be either involved in the situation, know you, and I feel like they feel very lucky to be able to have the opportunity to be in this connection. So also getting that with the Lovers card, there's a sense of being validated at a core level as well, and it's really also kind of contributing to a person feeling very seen. And I do feel like it's also got its positive effects with the Lovers card and the Wheel of Fortune, but there's strong feelings here, and I do feel like it could even be based on a friendship in your connection, but there are strong feelings and compatibility between yourself and somebody. But we have the Six of Swords showing up in the reverse, and this is a past energy coming back around. So I do feel like there's something that has not been resolved that needs to be addressed, that somebody is going to be bringing up in some way or form. And I feel like they're going to be kind of expressing that in terms of being able to communicate and get it out in the air. They're going to break their silence. I feel like they want to be able to get this, they want to be able to get back onto the right page, or they want to get closure, but they want to be able to kind of tie up loose ends. There's a sense that they want to be able to resolve an issue that it could be one that was kind of brushed under the carpet. They feel like there's no resolve. It hasn't been resolved, but they want to be able to get that. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have Seven of Cups, and we have the Two of Cups, and we have the Empress, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Cups. So this Ten of Cups showing up at the bottom of the deck, this is a very positive energy, and I do feel like it's also about having vision about what's possible in the future. There's a sense of being very positive and hopeful about the future of your connection with someone. So I do feel like there's also a desire to be able to kind of integrate the other parts of their lives in with you. So I do feel like there is a desire for being able to build with you even in the long term. There is a desire for being able to have commitments over here. So I do feel like your connection is on path to being able to reach that point. I also feel like it may feel like it's a bit of a struggle, but with the Ten of Cups showing up at the bottom of the deck, this is really kind of validating all of your efforts going towards something very meaningful, and I feel like somebody hopes that that's also going to be the outcome. And we have a Seven of Cups showing up at the bottom, showing up under the Lovers card, and with the Seven of Cups there is a bit of indecision. I also feel like someone feels a little bit torn and a little bit confused as well as far as what to do, what to choose. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made, and there's also the sense that this person is kind of in a space where they are open to many distractions and they need to be able to double down and on one and commit to just one. So I do feel like with the Ten of Cups showing up the bottom of the deck, it's like there's intention for being able to make a decision. Someone is in a space where they need to make a decision, and I do feel like that's something that they're ready to make, something they're ready to take seriously. With the Lovers card showing up here, I do feel like there's also a conflicting energy as far as this person knowing how to really discern what their feelings are telling them and what other people are telling them or other parts of the situation is really telling them. And they may be giving a lot of attention to other factors that don't really matter in the bigger picture. So yeah, the Two of Cups, again, I do feel like there's a very compatible energy over here, and I feel like there's also the potential to be able to enter into a relationship with someone, and I feel like you are very connected with this. They want to be able to make an offer. I feel like there's also feelings emotionally, you're on the same page with this person, and I do feel like there's a great partnership that has the potential to really ensue and be able to come out of this. And I do feel like there's also that compatibility with that Lovers and the Two of Cups showing up in this reading. But with the Empress card showing up under the Six of Swords in the reverse, I feel like somebody is really idealizing the past, or they are holding on to an image of perhaps what used to be, and they want to be able to get that back. I do feel like they're still hung up on the situation, they haven't let it go, and I feel like there is a sense that someone from the past might be wanting to reach out. They want to come back, they want to be able to kind of get some closure, and I do feel like this person actually still holds some feelings. And with the Empress card, this is also it's a very beautiful energy as far as the way somebody is looking at you. So I also feel like there's a desire for being able to maintain progress on being able to have and build something that is going to be for the long term. So I'm also getting that there could be perhaps there could be two people over here. I feel like there's an energy of the past, but there's also an energy of the current and kind of wanting to be able to progress things to the future. So there could also be that competition, and I feel like with the Seven of Wands, there's that fighting energy. So I do feel like there is a need to make a decision between the past calling and the future or the present person that you are dealing with right now as well. So I'm going to pull out some more cards from the other deck. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Three of Wands, and we have the Sun. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. With that Five of Swords, though, there is a very conflicted energy. I do feel like there's also some potential for kind of being in a space of confusion. I feel like somebody may be kind of confusing and it's like you could be confusing this person. I do feel like they're in a space where they kind of having a hard time when it comes to being able to make their mind up or to be able to have clarity on the situation. It's kind of leading to a lot of indecision and also second guessing themselves. And this does feel like there is a little bit of some confusing energy. And I do feel like with that Five of Swords, this person feels like there's a little bit of some game playing, and it's like it's affecting them and how they are showing up. So I do feel like they're a little bit indecisive as far as which way to go, but they know what they want. So I do feel like at a heart level, they know what it is that they want, where their loyalty lies. But we have the Three of Wands, and this is a waiting energy, and I do feel like there is a sense of being in a space of waiting. So I feel like divine timing is on your side. When it comes to a waiting period, this is about being able to see, it's like getting the chance to see things kind of come to full circle and being able to experience the end of that waiting period. And I feel like it's something beautiful at the end of the waiting period. Your patience also is kind of being rewarded in that sense. So with that Three of Wands, I also feel like there's a little bit of some distance, and there may be a requirement for being patient in the situation with someone. But with the Sun card, I do feel like there is a lot of happiness. You're about to be very happy in the situation when it comes to being able to get closure, and also somebody else is also happy in the sense of what you're giving to them. So I do feel like you're going to be able to kind of give closure, experience a sense of being able to work things out with someone, and there's a happy outcome, or there's a happy there's a desire for being able to get to a happier place when it comes to being able to resolve an issue. And I do feel like there's a lot strong potential for being able to do that. So I'm going to pull out some cards from the other deck. We have chemistry, and we have getting to know each other, and calling in your soulmate. At the bottom of the deck, we have release your ex. So I do feel like there is a need to be able to get closure, to be able to tie up those loose ends, and there's an opportunity for being able to do that. Do you feel like when it comes to a new person that you're dealing with, the current person that you're dealing with, you have a lot of chemistry with them? I also feel like the attraction between you may be very strong, and I'm also getting strong compatibility when it comes to being able to find someone who's like-minded, and also that just cooperates with you. But we have getting to know each other, and I feel like when it comes to that Two of Cups and that Lovers card, this is a very positive energy for being able to get to know someone new. And I feel like there's new love here, and also very pleasant experiences that can come with this, with that Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We are calling in your soulmate, and I do feel like there is a very intentional energy behind the way that you are moving and the way that somebody else is also moving when it comes to pursuing things with you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards, Cancer. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you in the next reading. Bye, Cancer.